So I'm continuing from today's tutorial. So today we calculated the mean. We also calculated the sample variance here, right? And the sample standard deviation by taking the square root. So we did that today in class. What I did not cover was this, calculating the median, okay? That's what we didn't cover, and I said that I would do this for you now. So let's have a quick look at this. The formula for calculating the median is here. The median is approximately equal to L, which, by the way, is the lower limit of the median class. So we look at this. These are classes. So we have class 2 to 6, 6 to 10, 10 to 14, 14 to 18. So the lower limit of the median class must be one of these numbers. This is the lower limit, lower limit, lower limit, lower limit. The other numbers are the upper limits. So it's one of these numbers is L. We need to find which one. And then next we need to find n over 2, which we already know what n is because in class we calculated 5 plus 9 plus 7 plus 3, which is a total of 24. So we know that that's 24. This here, let me erase this. This here is FC. FC is the cumulative frequency. So in other words, the cumulative frequency is the frequency as you accumulate each class. So I'm going to write this here, FC, cumulative frequency. The cumulative frequency from 2 to 6 is 5 because we start with 5. The cumulative frequency at the second category, 6 to 10, is another 9. So 5 plus 9 is 14. The cumulative frequency to accumulate, all right? The cumulative frequency from 14 to 7 to the next one, 10 to 14, is 14 plus 7. That's 21. The cumulative frequency from 21 to the next category is another 3, so that's 24. We know we're right because it adds up to the total number we have, which is 24. So the FC is one of these numbers, right? So we need to find out which one. F is the frequency of the median class. So whichever median class it is either this one, this one, this one, or this one. F is the frequency of that. So it's either 5, 9, 7, or 3, one of those numbers. I is the width of the median class. The width is how wide it is. So it's all going to be the same for all of them because they're the same width. The width is from 2 to 6 is 4 units. 6 to 10 is 4 units. 10 to 14 is 4 units. 14 to 18 is 4 units. So we know that. So let's start with the formula again. So the formula again is this. The first thing we're going to look at is L, the lower limit of the median class. To do that, I need this formula. This formula tells you the location of the percentiles. So it gives you it gives you where the percentile is. So if you look at the notes, we talked about the deciles, which is the 10th percentile, right? The 10th P. The second decile is the 20th P, right? And so on. And we also talked about the quartiles. Quartiles are the quarters, to the 25th percentile. When you're at the 25th percentile, that means 25% of all of the numbers are below that number and 75% are above. It's like when you're in a classroom. If you're in the 90th percentile in the class, that means you're in the top 10%, which means that 90% are below you, 10% are above you. That's the 90th percentile. Don't forget that there are three quartiles. The first quartile, Q1, 25th, Q2, and Q3, right? Q2 is the actual median. It's the 50th percentile. The median is the 50th percentile. We know that because what median means is half are below and half are above. So that's the 50th percentile, which is Q2. That's the one we're looking for, Q2. So let's do this down here. the location of the percentile is equal to n plus 1 times p over 100. So I know I'm looking for the 50th percentile or the second quartile, i.e. the median. It's 24 plus 1, because I have 24 numbers, times 50 out of 100. This is 25 times 0.5, which is 12.5. This tells me that the location, L for location, of the 50th percentile, 50th P, which is the median, is between the 12th number and the 13th number. I actually know it's halfway between the 12th number and the 13th number because it's 0.5. So 12.5 tells me it's between the 12th number and the 13th number. So let's look at our table. If we go to the first category, we only have 5 numbers. If we go to the second category, 6 to 10 here, right? The second category, 6 to 10, I have 14 numbers. That tells me that 12.5 must have been in here, right? Because we started with 5, then we ended up with 14. So the 12th and the 13th number, somewhere between there, 12.5, must be in the category 6 to 10. So I know that this green one here, this is what we call our median class. So this is the class that contains the median. The median is inside this class. So now we've narrowed that down. So let's go back to our formula. If we look at our formula, we're looking for L. L is the lower limit of the median class. So I know L must be 6. Okay, so let's go back to this. I'll write the formula again. The median is approximately equal to L, okay, plus n over 2 minus FC, all right? Divide everything by F and times it by I. Okay, so you're given this formula. I now know that this is the lower limit of the median class, so I know this is 6. The next thing I need to do is find out the next piece in our formula is n over 2. I know n is 24. That's the total number that we have, right? We look at our table, it's 5 plus 9 plus 7 plus 3, which is 24. I've got L, I've got N. Now I need to find this. FC is the cumulative frequency, so let's read it. It's the cumulative frequency up to but not including the median class. The cumulative frequency up to, the median class is the green class from 6 to 10. So the cumulative frequency up to but not including this must be 5. All right, up to but not including 14. So it must be 5. Go back down to here. I know that this is 5. Now we need to find F. F is the frequency of the median class. So let me erase some of this. The frequency of the median class, right, is F. So I know the median class is 6 to 10. The frequency is 9. This is just F. So now I know what this is. 9, right? 9. I know the width of the I is the width of the median class. So how wide are the class? Is this class 6 to 10? It must be 4 wide. 10 minus 6, and it's all the same. So I know that I is equal to 4. So my median is approximately equal to 6 plus 24 over 2 minus 5, right? Divide that by 9 and multiply it by 4. Let's calculate. So, to calculate this, I know I'm going to simplify this. 6 plus 24 over 2 is 12 minus 5 over 9 times 4. So 12 minus 5 is 7, right? I'll just do it step by step. Divide it by 9 times 4. So I know it's 6 plus 3.111111. Keep some decimal places. Okay, 3.1 repeating. Now, that's 12 minus 5 divided by 9 times 4 is 3.111. So my answer must be 9.11 is the approximate median for this. And that's how you do that. Okay, hope that helps.